All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from VIERA Regional Park. And we are back from our lightning delay. We are back now with 12U action right here on the Brevard Sports Network. And this should be a really good game. So for those of you who haven't seen our previous post, hold on, folks. All right, so again, here we go. SUNTREE VIERA Hawks and the FLAGLER Titans. So for those of you who haven't seen any of our previous posts today, all right, the 10U game, we got up to halftime. It was 24-6. FLAGLER took the loss. They decided they were going to go home after waiting about. I will explain the rest after the national anthem. We will be right back. All right, so for those of you who didn't tune in earlier or haven't seen any of the comments on previous posts, 10U took the loss. We got to halftime. We never resumed. We went into the lightning delay. 10U Titans took the loss 24-6 at halftime. So that goes as a win to SUNTREE VIERA. SUNTREE VIERA is 2-1 on the day. 11U, SUNTREE VIERA 11U, and New Smyrna Beach has been rescheduled. They decided they weren't going to play their game today. They're going to reschedule it. And we got 12U here. So, 12U action ready to go. Caleb Brown. I got rosters for both squads, so I'll be able to call both names out. And if people could say some prayers that the clouds stay in front of the sun for the rest of the day, that would be awesome. So my device doesn't overheat. I'd like to welcome everyone in here to the Brevard Sports Network. Kevin Calaro, Taretha Bright Eyes says, "Let's do this, boys." I'd like to welcome Paul Mallard, Jacob Hess. Toby James says, "Let's go Titans number 7. He wants to give a shout out number 7. Jackson Hudson. So here we go. And they're going to try an onside kick. It has to go 10 yards. It did not go 10 yards. So that will be a penalty on the Titans. On an onside kick, it must go 10 yards before the kicking team can place hands on it, or the receiving team must touch it before the receiving or before the kicking team does. Neither of those happened, so it's 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. I promise I know how to count. Here we go. Now we get to look at the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. $9:52 left to go here in quarter number 1 as we get started. And officials waiting on something. Quarterback is under center. And he was trying to hand it off. He'll get taken down in the backfield. Flags go a-flying. Kai Farmer, the quarterback for the Hawks. Lynn Jablonski says, "Let's go Titans" from Connecticut. Second down and 17 here for the Hawks. Kai Farmer is your quarterback. Farmer under center. Trouble handling on the snap. Farmer will fall on it. He'll lose a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 18 here for the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. Hawks have got to get that under control. You can't win a football game if you can't get the ball snapped to your quarterback. Also, as long as the weather cooperates, we will also have the Palm Bay Rockets taking on the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks in 14U following this game. 8:56 left to go here in quarter number 1. He's coming out of the shotgun now. Sends a man in motion. Farmer drops back to pass, steps up with a little swing pass. Makes a man miss and finally wrapped up. Oh, the ball's out, and it's recovered by the Titans. It's going to be a scoop and score. Touchdown, Flagler Titans. But there's a flag on the play. Let's check the flag. Marcus London causes the fumble, picks it up for the scoop and score. Going to wait and see what the officials say right here. We do have a great officiating crew out here today. Penalty called on the Titans.
We're going to have 2 fouls, a false start on the offense, personal foul on the defense.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there was There was 2 penalties, 1 called on each squad. False start on the offense, a personal foul against the defense. Both penalties offset. We will just replay 3rd down. 3rd and 18, so yeah, they did get lucky right there. I couldn't agree more, Tyler. Farmer calling out his directions. Believe it's number 25 in the backfield with him. Nope. Number 55 was in the backfield. Timeout called by the Hawks. That's Aiden Wasserman was in the backfield with Farmer. And right now, the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks really need to just get on the same page here. And for those of you who have not stepped outside this week, if you see little flying black things, that's going to be love bugs. I'm going to try to make sure they don't land on the camera. But it's the second love bug season here in Florida. So it'll be interesting to see what this coaching staff has on the docket for 3rd and 18. Again, this drive started out with some funny snaps. They tried to go under center. Had trouble with the snaps. They sent Kai back into a mini shotgun. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 18 here for the Hawks. Wasserman still running back sidecar right. Farmer sends the man in motion. Farmer rolling. He's going to ditch it out of there. Number 14. Slips past one tackle. He's going to pick up some coverage down the sideline. Number 14 trying to drag defenders. Slides into the end zone. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. Number 14, Tad Hale Jr. from 50-plus yards. And it's 6-0 SUNTREE VIERA with 8:14 left to go here in the first quarter. All right, folks, I do apologize. Unfortunately, the Titans have their team tent, and it's going to block half the field here in the red zone, so I do apologize for that. Wasserman trying to get in for the point after, and it's no good. But with 8:14 left to go, it will be 6-0. Hawks on top. So the Hawks, after being hindered by some penalties, and I'm not going to lie, they were saved by a penalty. There was a play during that drive in which the Titans defense got in, strip, scoop, and score. But because of two penalties, there was a false start on the offense and a defensive personal foul on the Titans that negated that scoop and score touchdown that would have given the Titans a 6-0 lead. From there, the Hawks capitalized, and Zachary Gay set to do the kickoff for the Hawks. And what a nice kick. Kick there to number 14. Number 14 comes up, backtracks behind the 25. Tackled down at about the 20-yard line on the return. Kyle Davis. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, and that's where the Titans will begin their first possession here in the 12U action. As the Love Bugs have come out in full swing after the downpour which we got here at SUNTREE VIERA Regional Park football fields. And here we go. In the gun, quarterback drops back to pass. He's going to take a shot, and it's caught. There's a stiff arm for somebody. Another stiff arm. He's got a blocker. Sheds a tackle. Number 1 cuts inside. Number 1 is going to try to take it to the house. Touchdown, Flagler Titans. Number 1, Marcus London. But there is a penalty on the play. Hold everything, folks. So there was an injured player. He got up walking off under his own power. Now we're going to wait for the officials for the White Hats call. Personal foul on the defense, roughing the passer, and so the touchdown will stand, and it's 6-6.
The points all remain on the board with the score 6-6 with 7:27 in the first.
The Titans touchdown scores. That was 70 yards, pass, catch, and run. And the Titans said, we only need one play to put points on the board. Plus, there was roughing the quarterback. That will be enforced on the kickoff.
The Titans will line up for the points after attempt.
Titans running players out for the point after. Marcus London currently sits back in the... Marcus London set to hold. Number 14 set to kick. That's Davis. And it's going to end up being for one. As Marcus London, that try will be no good. Pushed out of bounds by number 24, Tyson Berry. So we're all tied up 6-6. Sean Finch says, good job, go number 37. Number 37 is Carter London. Would Marcus London and Carter London be brothers or possibly cousins? I'm just looking based on last name, or it could be a coincidence. But if anyone knows in the chat, go ahead and let me know.
Just a reminder, Brevard Sports Network is in the house. We are live streaming live. That's the point of live streaming because it's live.
Hold on. Let me make sure.
All the action today on Facebook. You can go there. You got friends, family, can't be here today.
Landon.
Facebook, check out Brevard.
Gotcha. Okay, my apologies. I looked at the roster too quickly. I do apologize. It's Landon and London. Got it. Go number 96, Wade for the Titans. So number 96, it's Wade Jablonski. If I'm the Titans here, I'm kicking an onside kick. You have nothing to lose here.
Getting ready to kick off for the Titans.
And then that's exactly what I do. And you have an opportunity right here. It's going to be a fight at the bottom of that pile.
Pile up a tussle. It is changing hands, I'm sure. And we've got an indication already. It's going to be Hawks ball, the 30-yard line.
SUNTREE VIERA Hawks get very lucky there. As the Love Bugs have taken over VIERA Regional Park. It was not this bad this morning, but once we got all that rain coming through, that's kind of, I think, set all of them off. All right, so Farmer now going to retry going under center here. One back in the backfield. There's a handoff and trying to find room along that right side, and not able to get much of anything. It's going to be second down. I believe 2nd and 10. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Irene Bergery says, go Titans. Farmer with Wasserman in the backfield. Wasserman switches sidecar right. And this time he's going to give it off to number 2, who will go maybe get back to line of scrimmage, might have gotten a yard. That's Travis Thurman, the second.
Travis Thurman, the second on the carry. He's going to get a couple of yards. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Get a couple of yards here. Going to bring up 3rd down for the Hawks. 3rd and about 7 is what we'll call it.
That's right. Love is in the air, and I'm not talking the bugs. That is Bill's Grills on Wheels is what you smell.
Farmer's going to send Thurman in motion. He's going to roll, fires. It was tipped and incomplete. Go number 15 from Terry Stoltz. Number 15, that's going to be Dalton Thompson. Listening while driving home on I-95. 5:07 left to go here in the first quarter. We're all tied up 6 apiece. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 now for the Hawks. And the Hawks are going to punt this one away. That's going to be a false start on the Hawks, so that'll back them up 5 more yards. 4th and 12 now for the Hawks as Zachary Gay sets to do the punt. And that one nearly got blocked. That one will bounce out of bounds inside Hawk territory. The Titans get excellent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10 from the Hawk 37-yard line. And we've already seen the big play capability of the Hawks, or of the Titans. You don't want to give them a short field to aid that. 5:01 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, let's give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Zone 6 Reaper 7v7. Like to give a shout out to Orange Pest Control, putting the squeeze on pests since 2013. Natwick Insurance for home, auto, life, and many other insurances. Go find Natwick Insurance online at natwickinsurance.com. And, of course, Ellie Chan, because if you're trying to buy or sell a home in Brevard County, Ellie Chan has the plan. Corey Landon says go number 37, Carter Landon from Nana and Papa in Idaho. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the Hawks 37. Quarterback sends a man in motion. It's gonna give on the end around. Slips out of a tackle. He's got blockers. And number 12 is gonna take it. He's got a house call to make. Number 12, Brennan Scarborough Sanders puts that one in the end zone. And wait a minute, there is a penalty on the play. I didn't see the call from the white hat. Holding on the offense, so that will negate the penalty. So that touchdown does not count. So we're still tied 6-6 with 4:21 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, I'd like to thank everyone watching here live on the Brevard Sports Network.
And about one for the Titans.
So with the penalty, it'll be first down and 1 for the Titans. Timeout called. Again, 4:21 left to go here in quarter number 1. If you're on the way to the field to catch either the rest of this game or to catch the 14U game, we got Bill's Grills on Wheels. I'll give them a plug. Tell you what, that grill's sitting right behind me, and it smells heavenly. But anyway, back to what you all are here for. You're not here to listen to me talk about food. You're here to watch this game, and it's first and about 1 for the Titans offense. Dalton Thomas is in the backfield. Marcus London in the backfield as well.
It's first down and 1 for the Titans.
Looks like going under center will be Marcus London. And another flag is thrown.
We're going to have no flag on the play.
No.
That one off. Still first down.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it fell out of his pocket and it wasn't necessarily thrown. And we're ready. It's going to be number 15. Steps up, fires. He's got a man wide open. Busted coverage. And what a completion. Completion to Sanders from Dalton Thompson. That'll bring up a Titan first down and a Orange Pest Control first down. Orange Pest Control putting the squeeze on pests since 2013. Thompson on the snap. Will toss it out to number 24. Number 24, it's a race to the pylon, and he'll turn the corner into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Javier Alston, but there's a penalty on the play. And the penalty will negate the touchdown. Shout out to mighty number 6, Jaden Rodriguez. And so it's first and goal inside the Ellie Chan and of Remax Solutions red zone. And that's going to be a free 5 yards given by SUNTREE VIERA. So it'll be first and goal.
We have an offsides penalty against the Hawks. And that's going to push the Titans really closer to that goal line. Still first down and goal.
First and goal from about the, I believe, the 6. Thompson. Hands off to number 24. Number 24 fighting forward for yards. He'll be just short of the end zone. And so they're inching ever so closer. They're at the 2. Number 24, Javier Alston. They're going to come back and huddle and come back to the line. And he's going to give it there to number 1. That's Marcus London. Touchdown, Titans from 2 yards out.
Number 1, Marcus London on the carry.
But there is a flag on the play. Waiting to see what the call is from the White Hat. Personal foul on the offense.
Against the Titans.
So personal foul on the Titans. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate you greatly. All right, so the touchdown counts. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff, and they're going to kick for 2 here. The hold is up. Kick is up, and it's no good. Wide left. But with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter, the Titans have put another score on the board, and it's 12-6. Titans on top.
Let me tell you, these ribs are mighty good. Make sure you get some for yourself.
Oh. Those fries are heavenly. All right, here we go. So because of the personal foul that happened after the play, the Titans will now be kicking off from their own 25-yard line. Set to do the kicking duties is number 27, Eli McIntyre. McIntyre with a little pooch kick, taken there by number 2, finds himself a little seam, and he will be taken down at the Titans' 29-yard line. And that's where the Hawks will take over. 1st and 10 from the Titan 29-yard line. That return was by number 2, Travis Thurman, the second. .154 left to go here in the first quarter. With your score, Flagler Titans 12, the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks 6. Coach of the Titans yelling at his team, say, hey, don't worry about all the extra stuff, just play football. Farmer under center. And that's going to be a false start penalty on the Hawks. So it'll be first and 15 now.
That's going to back them up 5 yards. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and longer.
So 1st and 15 now from the 34-yard line. I'd like to welcome Coach Adam Franco to the broadcast. I'd also like to welcome Christina Driggers. Linsmeyer, welcome to the broadcast. 12-6 Flagler on top here. 47 seconds left to go. Farmer's going to hand off there to number 14. Number 14 cuts upfield. Number 14 got himself a small crease, and he'll be taken down after a nice pickup of some yardage. That's Tad Hale Jr. But a flag on the play. And it's against the Hawks. Right now, the Hawks just stubbing their toe on their own right now. I mean, they take one step forward and multiple steps back. They'll have a good play, but then now as it's being described, it's now first and Palm Bay. This drive started on the Titan 29-yard line, and currently they're sitting at the 44. Wasserman in motion. Going to give it off, and he will be taken down immediately. Will Hale. And that will be the final play of the first quarter with your score. The Flagler Titans 12, the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks 6. We'll be right back in 30 seconds for station identification. Apologize for that. I know that was more than 30 seconds. Had to get myself something to drink real quick. Rolling left is Farmer. Farmer has all that room to run now. He throws, and that's going to be caught there by number 2, pushed out of bounds. Travis Thurmond on the reception. And now there's another flag after the play. A Titans coach went running on the field to point something out to the officials. But, all right, so they're going to just make it just a sideline warning. But third down and 11. Check that. They readjusted. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Hawks. After overcoming the penalty, can they overcome the penalty and pick up a orange pest control first down? Farmer under center. Farmer going to hand it there to number 14, who makes a man miss. He's got some room down the sideline. Got to break another tackle. He stays in bounds. Ball's on the ground. And the Titans defense forces another turnover. That is the second fumble that this Titans defense has created. I'll tell you what, I regardless of how this game finishes, I know what coach is going to be practicing in practice with his specialist. It's called ball security. because that's now the second fumble in the midst at the end of a run. And that's the thing. This is happening at the ends of runs. That ball's getting punched out. Great job by the defense for knocking that ball out. But ball security will be a big topic in practice this week. I can assure you that. I know at the high school level, our coaches used to have the running backs and receivers carry footballs, and randomly our job was to try to knock the ball out during the school day. And there's number 8 on the carry. Might have gotten a yard. If that wasn't 8, I have number 9 on the roster, Fabian Thomas. And Thomas will get about 3 yards on the play, make it second down and about 7 with 8.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. Thomas drops back, steps up, fires across the middle, nearly intercepted, and then slightly underthrown. His intended receiver was Marcus London. And I think the SUNTREE VIERA defender there got just enough of a fingertip on it to knock it off of its target. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Titans, deep inside their own territory. Here comes the Titans. Thomas under center. And he gives it to the first back through. And ball's out! Ball is out, and the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks have recovered it. The Hawks defense has now created a turnover. And that ball will be 1st and 10 on the Titans' 21-yard line. And the Hawks defense said, you guys aren't the only ones that can cause turnovers. Now they need their offense to do something with it. As my best friend Alan calls it, pot. You need the points off of turnovers. $7:46 left to go here in the first half. Ball's officially marked at the 20. Farmer under center. He's got Wasserman in the backfield. He's going to hand off to Wasserman. Wasserman tries to find some room, but that Titans defensive line, not having any of it, got back to the line of scrimmage. But there's a penalty on the Hawks, and it's false start. Another false start penalty on the Hawks. That's now their 4th of the half. And again, it's hard to win football games when you put yourself behind schedule like that. I used to have football coaches that told me I can take penalties of aggression, a holding, even pass interference to some degree, but procedural stuff, false start. He used to tell us that's unacceptable, and we used to do a lot of running, more running for false starts than we would penalties on acts of aggression. Farmer rolling left. Farmer nearly had that pass intercepted. Grayson Ellington was the intended receiver, but 2nd down and 15 from the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. And here come the Hawks. What do they have called for 2nd and 15? Farmer in the gun, and whistles will blow this play dead. And the official is saying something to the coach. And I think they're going to call it on the coach. Typically on the second sideline warning, that's when you get the penalty yardage assessed. Unsportsmanlike conduct, that's going to be 15 yards. So the coach said something the official didn't like. And so now they're going to have a meeting with both head coaches, is the white hat. And the assistant coach was walking out with the head coach. And the judge is saying, no, this is only a meeting of the head coaches. Look, whatever the grudge is, whatever you're saying to the officials, as a coach, you have to tell your players to stay within themselves and stay within the game. You don't want to do anything to hurt your team. Well, when you get a 15-yard penalty, that kind of dampens that message. Again, I don't know what the grudge is. I'm not down there. I don't know what's being said. I just know from an outside perspective, as a coach, one of the things you preach to your players is discipline. You want to have discipline and not cost your team. As the PA guy has the biggest sense of humor, playing Can You Feel the Love Tonight, as the Love Bugs have taken over VIERA Regional Park. Sends him out wide. And intercepted! Are you kidding me? Wow! Sanders with the interception. Scarborough Sanders with the interception, and wow. I mean, he slid into that one, and it's, look what I found. Great concentration, great job to bring that ball in. And a red zone opportunity is stuffed by that Titans defense. 12-6, Titans lead with 6:17 left to go here in the first half. Chauncey London says, tighten up. Well, they certainly did there. As Thomas leads his Titans out to Thomas in the gun, sends London in motion. London's going to go on the jet sweep. He's got one man to beat, and that's it. He could go all the way. House call. 90-plus yards. Touchdown, Titans. Number 1, Marcus London. And right now, the Titans are doing whatever it is they want to do. And that's London's second touchdown of the day. .520 left to go here in the first half, and right now the Titans are sucking all the momentum out of this game. And the point after is good.
And the extra point is good.
It's 19. Titans 19, Hawks 6 with 5:20 left to go here in the second quarter. As we'll straighten out this camera. Currently, these squads are 2-1 today. 10U picked up a victory, and 6U picked up a victory for the Hawks. The Titans picked up a victory in 8U in a game that I will dub the Lucas Barrow Show. Lucas Barrow put on a heck of a performance in that 8U game for the Titans. 4 touchdowns, 3 of them offensive, 1 of them a pick 6. So back to do the kicking duties. And what a nice kick. That is a deep kick, and couldn't have asked for a better one. Now he's got to set up a block here. And there's number 1 trying to get something going. Grayson Ellington. They were not expecting that deep of a kick, and it showed, and they paid for it. Farmer under center. Hawks got to get something going. And they hand out to Wasserman. Wasserman swallowed up by that defensive line after maybe 2 or 3 yards on the play. Yeah, he picked up a gain of about 4 or 5. Guess he extended that ball underneath that pile. 2nd and 5 now for the Hawks. 4:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Currently down 19-6. And he's going to give it off there to Thurman. Thurman trying to find some way. And Ellington fights his way forward and picks up a SUNTREE VIERA Hawk and Orange Pest Control first down. Be 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 3:15 left to go in the quarter. And Farmer is going to get sacked. Nope. He'll take a loss of about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 28-yard line. 3:03 left to go here in the second quarter. And a timeout being taken as number 34 coming off saying something's not feeling right. Referee stopped the game so he could get off the field. Farmer in the gun, Wasserman sidecar left. Farmer not able to find anyone, and he will get sacked. And as soon as he turns around, I believe it's number 28. Jahari Wheeler on the sack. And that's 2 sacks given up. And it's going to make it 3rd and now about 15, maybe 16 for the Hawks with 2:33 left to go here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, I see Flagler has the cheer group. If Flagler's cheer group performs, I will unplug so you can hear them. If they don't perform, then there's nothing happening at halftime. I'm going to take me a 10-minute break. And that will be that. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here to the Brevard Sports Network. Appreciate you joining me on what is, all things considered, a very beautiful Saturday. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. There's a little bit of a breeze coming through it. It's a nice floor today. I mean, aside from love bugs.
Sports Network is in the house. If you have family, friends who can't be here, don't want to miss a moment of the action, tune in to Facebook. Caleb on the helm, giving you play-by-play all day long of today's action. That's Brevard Sports Network.
1:58 left to go here in the first half. Titans up 19-6. Can the Hawks do anything to keep this drive alive and at least make an attempt to put points on the board? They've had 2 opportunities on the Titans side of the field, and the Titans defense has, well, no pun intended, tightened up. Farmer out of the gun. Sends, and that's going to be a false start. Timeout taken by the Hawks. And that's the lightning alarm. The lightning alarm has gone off. So, folks, another weather delay. So, here we go again. Another weather delay, folks. We will come back when we have more information. Currently, your score stands with 1:58 left to go in the second quarter. It's 19-6. Titans on top here in 12U. And again, we will come back when we have more information or have the ability to give some sort of update. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Brevard Sports Network. And we're back after was, I believe, like an hour and a half, 2 hour lightning delay. We're getting ready to come back. I wanted to get the link up so those could come back on and see. So here's what's going to happen. There's 1:58 left to go here in the second quarter. We're going to play this 1:58. It's 19-6, Titans on top. We're going to play this 1:58. We're going to have a 1-minute break, and then we're back to playing the second half to try to get this game in. 11U and 14U have canceled and are being played tomorrow. Brevard Sports Network has prior commitments scheduled on a Sunday morning, and so Brevard Sports Network will not be out here tomorrow for the 11 and 14U because we do have prior commitments. We apologize. We didn't expect today to go the way it did, but we signed up to do some things on some Sunday morning, and so here we go. It's third down for the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. Farmer in the gun with Wasserman. Sidecar right. Rolls out. Pumps, fires. It's going to be incomplete. And it's going to bring up fourth down, fourth and long for the Hawks. With 1:40 left to go. Again, Titans up 19-6 with 1:40 left to go in the second quarter. Saturday night, they turn the lights on for these young men so they can finish their game in prime time. Who needs college football when you got youth football? I don't. And now who moved first? It's his fault. No, it's his fault. And they're going to call offsides on the Titans. That'll give them 5 yards. This makes it 4th and 11. And they're going to short kick it. Nice bounce on the kick as that ball will now take a Titan roll and down at about the 46, 47-yard line. And that's where the Titans will take over 1st and 10 with a minute and a half left to go here in the second quarter. Again, for those that are just tuning in, we're going to play this last minute and a half out. We're going to take a 1-minute break and then move right into the second half. We figure we've had enough halftime, and we're trying to get this game in as we just had a 2-hour lightning delay. The lightning just would not leave the area. I mean, it's like it was circling our area and just would not leave. Now, mind you, it's only at 10 miles. If lightning hit anywhere within 10 miles of this complex, then, the lightning alarm would reset. And it just kept circling and bubbling up. Here come the Titans here on offense. This is going to be, I believe, this is number one. Number one coming near side, right into your living room. There he comes. There he goes. Down the sideline. Touchdown! Marcus London with his 3rd of the day. See, and here's my speculation, folks. Marcus London saw Lucas Burrows' performance in the 8U game. Lucas Burrows had 3 offensive touchdowns and 1 pick six. And so I think Marcus London said, I can top that. He's now has his 3 offensive touchdowns. That's just speculation. I don't know that to be true. Nobody saw it. Not a single person saw it. And they're going to get in for the point after. With 36 seconds left to go in the first half, it's Titans 26. Titans 26, the Hawks 6. Again, for those tuning in, 14U and 11U have been rescheduled for tomorrow, and Brevard Sports Network has made prior commitments about 3 weeks in advance. And we have to honor those commitments tomorrow morning, so we do apologize. But sometimes Florida weather does this. I'd like to welcome VIERA head football coach Tony Gulla. And there on the return, there's number 14. Number 14 trying to find a seam, and Marcus London punches the ball out. Marcus London, a scoop and score. That will be touchdown number 4. 3 offensive touchdowns, 1 defensive touchdown. Wow. Marcus London just found where the ball was hanging out, punched it out, picked it up. And now that will enact the running clock. Huh? 28 points. If you're up by 28, the running clock kicks in. And rolling out. There's number 4. He'll get in with the point after. That's Carter Ascani. And 33-6. The Titans now up on the Hawks. Yeah, I labeled the 8U game as the Lucas Burrow show. Well, this 12U game has been the Marcus London show. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. 4 touchdowns on the night. 3 offensive, 1, well, I don't know if you call that defensive or special team. I mean, that was a touch. Unfortunately, we will not be able to come back tomorrow. We made commitments about 3 weeks in advance for tomorrow, and we will not be able to make it. I do apologize. But there's no way we could expect. We expected a day like today to happen. We're going to try to go for an onside kick, and wow. That was a hit. 15 seconds left here, and that's going to be that's a down Hawk. He took a shot. Did that Hawk. Again, we do not show injuries. We do not speculate, but that was a hard shot that he just took.
It's going to be a personal foul on the Titans.
And he is back up, walking off under his own power. That was number 19. Gianni Williams. but the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 after the 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hawks at the 37-yard line.
The penalty was for the returner was on his knees and already down by contact, and then took the hit for the personal foul. So Farmer looking, fires. He's got a man wide open and overthrows his intended receiver. That was absolutely J.D. Monroe. Now there'll be a 1-minute break. His intended receiver there was Elijah Davis. So we're going to take a 1-minute break, and I'm not even going to mute for this break because 1 minute, and then we're going back right into the second half. As we're trying to get this game in. Again, 11U and 14U have been canceled for today and are playing tomorrow morning. Brevard Sports Network will not be there, as we have made commitments far out in advance. And the Titans will get the ball to start half number 2, fresh 10 on the clock. And I was wrong. I was wrong on the math. That is not a running clock. Currently, the lead is only 27. There's the return. There's number 14, finds the outside edge, cuts upfield, and finally brought down at about midfield. And the Titans will take over 1st and 10, almost dead set on midfield. So, again, I was wrong. There is no running clock because right now the score is only 27 points, not 28. So, never mind. I think the referees are just going with it. Anyway. And there's number 9 out there. That's Fabian Thomas. He'll take a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Titans. 33-6 in favor of the Titans, as they came to play today. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, folks. Tonight you got the Marcus London experience. 3 offensive touchdowns, 1 special teams touchdown. Gotcha, okay. All right, and there's a big stop by number 9. That's Isaiah Hale.
Third down and long for the Titans.
Gotcha. Thank you, Tyler. I mean, look, I can't even lie. I mean, this has been a long day for some of them. Some of these guys have been out here since 6U. And there's another run. And now he's pulling a Deion Sanders, reversing fields. Oh, my goodness. Marcus London. He went to the other side of the field, pulled a Deion, came back to the other sideline, picks up a first down. Yes. Fires it. He's taking a shot and incomplete. Threw it into double coverage.
Fastball's incomplete.
Albert Washington, I don't understand your question. What time is this? It's the third quarter with 7:09 left to go in the third quarter. And the refs are being told, and the refs are saying, wind the clock. Oh, what team? This is 12U. 11 and 14U will be playing tomorrow in the morning. And again, BSN has already made commitments that we have to fulfill. Swing pass to the outside. That's going to be number 9. Cuts back inside, cuts outside, and taken down. It's going to be Fabelin Thomas. Maybe their math ain't. Tyler, I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, I also see where they want to get out of here. I mean, it's some of them are going to have to come back tomorrow. Oh, check that's number 0. That's Seth Jameson is the receiver there. And Jameson bring up second down as they are inside the Ellie Chan real estate broker red zone. Center went to snap it. Half the team wasn't ready. So that's a false start on half the team.
Still second down.
5:14 left to go here in the third quarter. Play action, rolling right. Gives it to London, and London, ball's out. The Titans say they have it. And an offensive lineman falls on that one.
And we've got a timeout to the Titans.
Titans call a timeout. Up 33-6 with 4:37 left to go here in the third quarter. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Natwick Insurance, Zone 6 Reapers Athletic, 7v7 and Athletic Training. We'd also like to thank Orange Pest Control, putting the squeeze on pests since 2013. I think, again, Natwick Insurance, whether it's home, auto, life, or many of the other insurances, Natwick is the go-to. And Ellie Chan Real Estate Brokers with Remax Solutions. If you have a house looking to be bought or sold, Ellie Chan has the plan to get you every cent that you can. Drops back pass, pumps, steps up. Now he's going to try to scramble, and he's got some Hawks on him. And that'll go down as a sack. 4th and 20 now for the Titans. Coming up on 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And he's going to toss to London. Marcus London looking for a cutback lane. Cuts back across the field, and nobody's going to touch him. Make that 4 offensive touchdowns for the day. So a holding call. A holding call will negate that touchdown. .326 left to go here in the third quarter. Titans up 33-6. Trying to put one more score on the board. He's got a man, and it's intercepted down the sideline. Number 24 on the interception. That's Tyson Berry. And Berry coming up with an interception. And he returns the ball all the way through the 37-yard line. Wow, what a play. There's the handoff to Wasserman. Wasserman going over that right side. And Aiden Wasserman will take the ball to the 50-yard line, and that will be enough for a Zone 6 Reapers first down. 2:34 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. and that the quarterback's going to be called down by contact.
Play is going to be dead right there. It'll be a loss about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up second down.
And there's a parent who just told his kid, you better get pissed off and hit somebody. 1:39 left to go here in the third quarter. 33-6, Titans on top. But the Hawks not looking to go away quietly. Right up the middle, and he just took a shoulder to the gut, did Wasserman. It's going to be third down and 10. .45 seconds left to go here in the third. Farmer hands off to a back who slips one tackle but can't slip the other. And the reason he couldn't slip that other tackle is that was Marcus London. It'll be fourth down and about 16. And that will be the end of the third quarter with your score. The Flagler Titans 33. The SUNTREE VIERA Hawks 6. We will be right back with the fourth quarter right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Fourth down here. And a timeout called by the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks. They're planning something. I'll tell you what. I don't know what they're planning. You're down 33-6. There's 9 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in the fourth and final quarter of the day. At least here on the Brevard Sports Network. It has been a long but fun day. I honestly say I've seen some great performances today. And my two biggest performers, I would have to give it to either Lucas Burrow of the 8U Titans, or I'd have to give it to, let me make sure, Marcus London here of the 12U. I mean, those two have stood out all day. And I'm not saying there haven't been other great players. I'm just saying, like, of the memorable ones that stood out, those two are the ones that stood out today. And a jump pass, and that will be a loss of yards. It would have been better just to drop it. Turnover on downs. The VIERA Hawks coming into this one were 2-1 on the day. The SUNTREE VIERA Hawks won the 6U. They won 10U. And they lost 8U, and it looks like they're going to come up short. So of the games they played today, they will have gone 2-2. And again, they still have 2 teams to play tomorrow. The 11U will be playing the New Smyrna Beach Cudas, and 14U will be playing the Palm Bay Rockets. Gives it to the fullback. The fullback runs into one of his linemen. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility to win. Look, you can. But currently the way the offense for the Titans is performing, running the football, milking clock, 33-6. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it's not. I've seen some weird things happen on youth fields. I'm just saying if things stand the way they do. And there's a toss to number 3. And number 3 stays in bounds. Now cutting back upfield. Behind the tent, I can't see, but the play looks to still be going. That's going to be Amari Haynes. .752. He was brought down in bounds. So the clock keeps running. And he's going to hand it off to number 0. Number 0 fights his way forward. Again, number 0 is Seth Jamison. Down at about the 6-yard line. Gives it again to number 0. Number 0 fighting his way around, making tacklers miss left and right. Comes out, down the sideline. Touchdown, Titans. And that for sure will put the score over 28. 39-6. We have 6.5 minutes left pending a player injury. 6.5 minutes left in this game. And again, I feel this Flagler Titans team is someone you will be hearing about come playoff time here in Pop Warner. They have a couple different weapons they can use, but it's very clear to me the star is Marcus London. Tries to get around. Slips out of a tackle. Finally brought down. The extra point, no good. So I want to thank everyone that's been hanging out with me all day long. I know there are a couple of you who have been watching every game. And I want to thank you all for hanging around with me, enjoying this great youth football. And yes, so this 14U squad of the Titans and the 8U squads are someone that I will be trying to keep track of because they look like they have the ability to represent the Southeast in Pop Warner come national championship time. They develop a kicking game where they can kick field goals, it's over. You know, the 2-point extra points. What a deep kick, and through the hands. Be picked up at the 25-yard line. Still can't pick it up. There's a seam. And that is number 14, who's been trying to make plays all day. Tad Hale. Brought down at about So again, thank you all who have hung out with me. It has been a joyful day of youth football. Thanks for trudging through some lightning delays and everything else. We've had 2 lightning delays totaling somewhere in the realm of 3.5 hours. I mean, we had one that literally ended the 10U game that it was at halftime. And it's been a wild, long day. I can't wait to go back and recap it all. All these videos will be uploaded to YouTube, all the games. And there's a handoff. Wasserman trying to finish out this game positive for him, but got about 3 yards. 2 minutes left to go in the game. And again, I want to thank all of our sponsors: Natwick Insurance, Orange Pest Control, Zone 6 Reaper, 7v7, and Athletic Training, Ellie Chan. I want to thank Orange Pest Control, putting the squeeze on pests since 2013. There's a snap and gives it off there to number 5. Number 5 coming around the corner. Pushed out of bounds. Noah Martin. And so the Titans will finish their day 2-2 as an organization, and that's how their week, that's how their week here will go. Finishes 2-2, and there's cutting through. Tyson Berry will pick up a nice chunk of yards to finish out the game. Will be enough for a SUNTREE VIERA Hawk first down. That was a gain of about 25 on the play. There's a snap. Steps up, fires. He's throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, it's incomplete. He caught it out of bounds. And that will be the final play of the game. Everybody have a safe trip home. Everybody hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks, for the FLAGLER Titans, I'm Caleb Brown. Thank you for a great day here on Brevard Sports Network. And let's continue to make this weekend a sports weekend. Have a great night, everybody.